the kind of question now is how we're going to get there. What are the steps that we think we need to take to be able to put together a proposal that is meaningful and worth considering? So the biggest concerns that we have, and this sort of really comes from the nature of our program, are environmental stewardship and community. That's sort of what the program that on an academic, so from an educational perspective, that's what we're really trying to teach people how to do, right? How to live in a way that cares for the environment and for other people. And we're sort of allowing those two priorities to be the focus of how we're designing this process for putting together a proposal. So the first thing that we're going to look at is the environment. Part of this phase is to really understand the current condition of this watershed, and especially the reservoir property that's just up the hill. To do that, we're going to work with ecologists and environmental experts who can go in and really understand all the flora, all the fauna, the habitat, how that site's changed. You know, I think there's sort of a general impression that it's this really beautiful and pristine site, and it is certainly a really beautiful site, but it also has a 100-year history of industrial and recreational use and vandalism. So part of our job as sort of responsible environmental stewards is to figure out what's actually going on there, right? What is the condition of the plant life there? What are the invasive species that are there? How has the waterway been affected by the 2 dams that are put up on that site, right? What was the effects of lowering the height of the spillway and changing the depth of the reservoir? Right? These are all questions that I can't answer, but we're going to start by enlisting environmental experts to basically study that and figure out what's going on up there. We're going to have some of these experts up there studying all those things, and the hope is that late January or early February, we're going to have another public meeting where the environmental engineers actually come and present to us about what their findings were there, right? And that gives both us as a community, but also gives them, sort of the designers, a sense of where we need to start, right? What we really want to find out is what are the assets that this site currently has? What are the strengths that need to be preserved? What are the deficits, right? What are some things that actually need some remediation or need some correction? And what are vulnerabilities? Where are things that we need to put in systems to protect against, right? We know that there's some pretty intense consequences of heavy concentrated rainfall, right? Or of certain things getting stuck in the spillway, which happened years ago and hurt the school. So there are definitely work that needs to be done to make sure that that ecosystem stays really healthy and also stays sort of safe for everything that's downstream of it. And we're hoping that through this sort of intensive study, we'll be able to get some answers and have a better understanding of the environmental health of that site.